In a short break, more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
180! 43!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got Brown on the slant. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
That makes the score. Chiefs 14.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it, but there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180!
Sending him on the dime. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
He was brought down.
Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They give it to him again. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bucs have the first.
First down.
Big time drive!
Offensive line
Let's go.
fast.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Regular!
There's a dive up the middle. And that's good for a gain of 5. It was Chris Jones, an All-Pro each of the last 3 seasons, who took him down.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another carry for him. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Gain on the play.
Hey, alert 33!
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Baker. Got a man. This is Evans. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Right play, straight ahead. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Real.
Back to the well again. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
Alert, alert! 180! Run. Stop!
Back to throw it. He finds it beyond the marker. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
On Sunday. 15! Attack! Yellow!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That goes for 32 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
57,
First down throw, Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
City Chiefs, first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
15.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Butker to try the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score, Chiefs 21, Buccaneers 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180! Real.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. And a first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Just one quarter remaining in this one. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. First and 10 now from the 46.
Up, close. 180. Real. Pistol. What's that?
Baker out of the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield again. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again is Baker. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down throw here, Mayfield. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Chiefs see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
This is a time with the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field. It starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Yellow. Hero 15. Yellow. What's that?
Looking to throw Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
43. What's that?
He'll throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for this, and he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the first down. Some of these running backs, though, Kate, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And in a blink, they are onto midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
13 yards on the play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Another Kansas City
Yellow.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Before the play clock can expire, we've got a timeout called by Andy Reid. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock. And the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Attack!
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
The give here on 2nd. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
15, yellow. Go up, I don't need to.
Back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's going for it himself. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up is a rematch of Super Bowl 55, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the former Illini kicker Chase McLaughlin to get us started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yellow!
Right to the air is Mahomes. And his first pass is incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Mahomes going to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelce for a big one. 47 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Yellow. Hey, Vincent.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Mahomes takes it himself. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Buccaneers 0. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
180!
They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Running the toss to Irving. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 20. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
And the first down. A gain of 36 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Once again, it's Irving. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Bucs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's brought down. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Throws right side, and that's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there. 46 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Chiefs 14, Buccaneers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a first down.
Kings!
A gain of 12. First down, Buccaneers.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23.
Regular.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. And
Throwing, Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
180! What's that?
Here's the first carry for Sean Tucker. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Big time, let's go, boys, let's go!
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Pistol. What's that?
Tucker is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Here's Mahomes to throw. He finds Smith out of the back. And he caught it up. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. That is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Sterling Shepard, 34 yards. And the Bucs have moved out in front. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
now Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. 7 yards there and a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
A give to Smith out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 30.
Now here's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Second down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
They go back to the ground with Smith. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 30-yard line.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And got his man complete. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Chris Godwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point.
Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
27, Chiefs 22. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy as time expires in the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead on the final play of the first half. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play, and that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Second and 11. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, Rimley, Rimley.
A 1st down carry for Smith. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Butker on for the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Chiefs 35, Buccaneers 27. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground, it's Tucker. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Sean Tucker, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers are back within a couple of the lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
43!
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. 20! And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Hey, 57, 57.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
This is caught. Touchdown! Rashard Smith, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up.
Mahomes will throw for it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll run with Tucker. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
When I watch plays like that, I give a lot of thanks that my DNA did not make me an offensive tackle, because that is a very difficult job to hold your block against a really good defensive end and hang on to it so your runner can get to the edge.
On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Here's Smith as he'll try to run some clock. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
33-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
2nd and 6. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Pacheco once again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
To throw is Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses